Well, what a fantastic day it is to be out on the Shuswap. Welcome back to www.shuswapmarina.com. Our first boat of the season on the lot today is this lovely little 2005 Bayliner Trophy 1952 WA. Comes on the galvanized trailer with brakes, side guides, 9.9 Tohatsu 4-stroke kicker plumbed into the fuel system. Easy steer connection from that to the main motor for your steering. 4.3 liter Mercruiser V6 inboard outboard. Fantastic package. And so clean. In amazing shape. Very low hours on this. And as I take you for a walk around in it, I'm sure that you'll come to agree very quickly that this is a cream puff. Got the Lenco electric trim tab set up. 4-blade aluminum prop. A very cool fishing platform. And I'll hop up on the boat here and show you around there. I must also mention it does have full canvas, and you'll see the pictures of that on our website as well. So a full enclosure just for the main sort of cockpit area. It doesn't come back and interfere with your fishing area, so you can stay nice and dry and out of the weather while you're trolling, and then once you've got a strike, you've got nothing to get in your way of fighting that fish and bringing it aboard. I'll just take a nice walk around here and you'll see, like I say, a very fine example of a 19.5-foot Bayliner Trophy. And what's so cool about this boat, I mean, you know, some people might find it attractive. I mean, to most people, I'm sure it's not, but it is so functional. You know, this huge, deep, flared bow. You take this thing out into any weather the Shuswap can throw at you, and pretty much any weather that the ocean can throw at you on the west coast here, you're going to feel safe and dry in this thing. It's a really cool little setup. Like I say, I'll head inside and show you some of the features there. Okay, so here we are on the interior of the 1952 walk-around Bayliner Trophy. And for a 10-year-old boat, as you can see, it is in fantastic condition. Our detailing department has been through this from top to bottom. And I'll walk you through a few of the features in this boat. On the outside, it certainly does come across as being a true fishing machine. And a single-purpose boat at that. But I would say this is actually a good little fish and ski boat, because 4.3 V6 inboard outboard, 190 horsepower at the prop, gives you plenty of jam to get any skier out of the water and tow the kids around on a tube, all that kind of stuff. And after you've tired them out, you can head out and slay some trout. It is a very cool little setup. As we saw on the outside of the boat, it does have the electric trim tab set up from Lenco. That would definitely be an aftermarket touch. That's just going to make it nice and easy to keep the boat level under running conditions and keep it on plane nice and slow for towing the kids skiing or something like that. And just a really nice feature to have on a boat of this length for sure. Both your captain's chairs swivel. And once again, all the upholstery is in great shape. As we look towards the back, the shadows are making it a little hard here to see what's up, but you can see that there are two large self-draining scuppers in the bottom of the cockpit floor. As we look over to the side of the boat, you can see there's a downrigger mount already set up, right next to your cup holder, right next to your rod holder. What more do you need? All these little cushions on the outside are removable, so if you are in truly fish slaying mode, you can remove all those cushions and keep them clean, and it makes everything really good. So once again, on the starboard side, you've got another downrigger mount, cup holder, and rod holder there as well. You can also see the outlet for the washdown pump, and that's just hidden under this compartment, which we'll have a look in. See? Very nice. And under that bucket, there's, as you'll see in the pictures, there's a battery mounted under there. This does have a dual battery setup. As we swing over this way, there's actually storage under this seat here as well, which is nice. All your fenders and stuff can go in there. And on the port side here, actually got a live well. Everything you need to go fishing. It's pretty cool. Got a nice sized walk around, along with your rocket launchers on the cabin side as well. What's so nice is that it's practical. You know, it's not, to most people's eye, it's not a pretty boat, but it is so functional. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall, comfortably standing up here under the bimini top. I've got a really good view of everything. Really nice tall windshield. I mean, you're going to stay nice and warm and dry in any kind of weather in this boat, even though it's only a 19.5 foot. As we look down into the cuddy here, you've got room for, you know, realistically one person to pass out in there. I mean, 2 small people could definitely cuddle up in there and make a night of it. You've got your manual downrigger and the easy steer bar that both come with the boat, just mounted in the hammock there. Under the floor cushions here, you've actually got a porta potty, which is plumbed into the side of the boat. It's a nice feature. You don't have to drag that porta potty around with you everywhere. If you're able to get to somewhere with a pump out, you can just get it sucked out. But a nice clean space in here, and it's actually quite bright. Lots of air movement because you've got these big opening port lights on each side. I mean, it's very nicely done. And once again, all the upholstery in here is in immaculate shape. The carpets everywhere. It's in very, very good shape. Here's your gauge cluster here. I mean, once again, nothing fancy or you know, over and above, but everything that you need. 7-person capacity. And then here you've actually got your dual controls. So you've got your main motor control here, and then you've got your kicker controls here, which is really nice, having the versatility of just being able to steer and shift and do everything from up at the cockpit here, up at the helm. Your steering gets linked to the kicker motor, so even when you're not using the main motor, your steering wheel still does the steering for you, and that makes it a nice convenient setup. Now this is a cool trick here. This rear seat actually folds down just like that, right out of the way. It adds more fishing platform to the back of the boat. One could stand up there and fight the fish. And then also that gives us access into the engine compartment. I'm going to go and try and lift that up and show you what's in there. And there we have it, a turnkey start 4.3 liter Merc Cruiser, inboard outboard, V6, 190 horsepower at the prop. This got through our mechanical inspection with no real issues, you know, the usual suggest a cap and rotor, and aside from that, compression was all good. Everything else passed with flying colors. So I think there was a couple of recommendations on there, and you can see that mechanical inspection report on our website at shuswapmarina.com. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very nice and clean and tidy little package. As we take another little walk around the boat here. Both your transom eyes are nicely located so that you could just use a bridle to tow the kids around if you wanted. I would say there's certainly an easy area to install a ski eye in the middle at the back here as well. That'd make it a little more convenient if you were to be doing some towing with the grandkids or the kids. As we walk around, I mean, you know, pictures don't always do things justice, or sometimes they do make something out to be better than it is. Well, I mean, I gotta say, this boat has come up nearly flawless. You know, for a 10-year-old boat, certainly not showing its vintage. As you can see from the pictures on the website, even the hull and the very keel of the boat's all in very, very good shape. And there you have it. So it's a 1952 WA, which stands for Walkaround Bayliner Trophy. 4.3 liter Mercruiser V6 inboard outboard, 190 horsepower. 9.9 horsepower, 4-stroke Tohatsu kicker. Very low hours on the main engine. Minuscule hours on the kicker. You can pick up this cherry cream puff at Shuswap Marina for just $24,900 on the galvanized trailer with brakes. Thank you very much for coming by, shuswapmarina.com. Get out there and enjoy the lake style.